Have you ever stood on one leg to test your balance? Maybe while brushing your teeth, putting on your shoes, or during an exercise class. If you have, you might think you're doing something great for your balance. But what if I told you that one very common mistake during this exercise could actually make you less stable instead of more stable? The surprising part is that millions of older adults make this same mistake every day without realizing it. Today, we'll show you what that mistake is, why it matters after age 60, and how one small change can help improve your balance safely. And stay with me until the end, because I'll share a simple way to make this exercise more effective without adding extra time to your workout. Let's get started. Balance isn't just about avoiding falls. It's about staying independent. Good balance helps you climb stairs, step over curbs, get out of the shower, carry groceries, and move confidently around your home. As we get older, our balance naturally changes. Muscles become weaker. Reaction time slows. Vision may not be as sharp as it once was. The tiny sensors in our feet and ankles become less sensitive. Even the inner ear, which helps control balance, changes with age. None of this means losing balance is inevitable. In fact, research consistently shows that balance can improve at almost any age with the right kind of practice. But here's the important part. The quality of the exercise matters just as much as the exercise itself. Doing the right exercise the wrong way often produces little benefit, and sometimes it teaches your body habits that aren't very helpful. So, what's the most common mistake? Holding on to something the entire time. Many seniors practice standing on one leg while gripping a kitchen counter, chair, or walker tightly from beginning to end. At first, that sounds like the safest option. After all, nobody wants to lose their balance. But if your hands are doing all the work, your balance system isn't getting the challenge it needs. Think about learning to ride a bicycle. If someone holds the bike tightly the whole time, your body never learns how to balance on its own. Eventually, they have to let go for you to improve. Balance works in a very similar way. Your brain constantly gathers information from your eyes, your inner ear, and the pressure sensors in your feet. Then it sends tiny signals to the muscles in your ankles, legs, hips, and core to keep you upright. These adjustments happen automatically, often within fractions of a second. But when you're supporting much of your weight with your hands, your body doesn't need to make those adjustments. Over time, you're practicing leaning on your arms instead of training your balance. This doesn't mean you should stop using support altogether. Safety always comes first. If you feel unsteady, dizzy, or you're just beginning a balance program, having a sturdy countertop or heavy chair nearby is exactly the right thing to do. The goal isn't to remove support completely. The goal is to use only as much support as you actually need. Imagine placing just one fingertip on the countertop instead of wrapping your entire hand around it. That tiny touch can provide reassurance while still allowing your legs and core muscles to do most of the work. As your confidence improves, you may find you need even less support. Small progress like this is exactly how balance improves over time. Another mistake many people make is trying to hold the position for as long as possible on the very first day. Balance isn't a competition, it's a skill. Just like learning a musical instrument or practicing golf, shorter, high-quality practice usually works better than struggling through one long attempt. For many older adults, holding a steady position for just 10 to 15 seconds with good posture is far more beneficial than wobbling for a full minute. Consistency matters much more than setting records. Even a few minutes of balance practice several days each week can make a meaningful difference over time. That's why physical therapists often encourage regular, controlled practice instead of exhausting sessions. In the next part, I'll show you exactly how to perform this balance exercise correctly, the posture mistakes that almost everyone misses, and a simple daily routine that takes only a few minutes but can help improve your confidence and stability. Now let's talk about the correct way to do this exercise. Find a sturdy kitchen counter or a heavy table that won't move if you touch it. Stand tall with your feet about hip width apart. Relax your shoulders. Keep your chest lifted, but don't overarch your back. Look straight ahead instead of looking down at your feet. This is another mistake many people make. When you constantly stare at your feet, your posture changes, your head drops forward, your shoulders round, and your body begins relying too much on vision to stay balanced. In real life, you don't always have the chance to watch your feet. When you're walking through your home, stepping off a curb, or carrying groceries, your eyes are usually looking ahead. Training your balance the same way helps your body respond more naturally. Now slowly shift your weight onto one leg. Lift the other foot just an inch or two off the floor. You don't need to raise your knee high. The goal isn't flexibility. The goal is stability. If needed, lightly touch the counter with one fingertip. Notice the word lightly. Try not to grip the counter unless you truly need it. Your ankles, hips, and core should be doing most of the work. Hold the position for about 10 to 15 seconds, then switch sides. Repeat this 3 to 5 times on each leg. If one side feels much harder than the other, don't worry. That's completely normal. Almost everyone has a stronger and a weaker side. Simply give the weaker side a little extra attention without pushing to the point of losing control. Here's another important tip that many people overlook. Don't hold your breath. When people concentrate hard on balancing, they often stop breathing without realizing it. Holding your breath increases tension throughout your body. Instead, breathe slowly and naturally. Relaxed breathing helps your muscles respond more smoothly and keeps unnecessary stiffness out of your movements. As your balance improves over the next few weeks, you can gradually make the exercise a little more challenging. Instead of keeping one fingertip on the counter the entire time, try touching it only when you feel you need it. Eventually, you may be able to hover your hand just above the counter without actually holding on. Remember, progress should always be gradual. There's no prize for rushing. If you ever feel dizzy, weak, or unsafe, stop the exercise and return to a level that feels comfortable. And if you've had a recent fall, severe balance problems, or a medical condition affecting your movement, it's always a good idea to speak with your healthcare provider or physical therapist before starting a new exercise program. The good news is that balance can improve, even in your 70s, 80s, and beyond. Your body continues to adapt when it's given the right kind of practice. Small improvements may seem insignificant at first, but over time, they can make everyday activities feel easier and more confident. Standing up from a chair, walking across the yard, stepping into the shower, playing with your grandchildren. These are the moments where better balance really matters. So don't focus on doing the exercise longer. Focus on doing it better. Use only the support you truly need. Stand tall. Look forward, move with control, and practice consistently. Those simple changes may do far more for your balance than you ever expected. If you found this video helpful, let us know in the comments. Have you ever caught yourself holding on too tightly during balance exercises? We'd love to hear your experience. And if you'd like more simple, science-backed health tips, Designed especially for adults over 60, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. Thanks for watching, stay active, stay confident, and we'll see you in the next video.